another Casual Friday. Today it's gonna be a little bit different because I didn't do my weekly makeup basket this week because I have quite a few changes that I want to share with you in this video. Also, I wanted to add some questions that you guys asked me a while back. I did ask on my Facebook page to ask me questions, so I would do a Q&A video. I had a few questions, and also I went through my messages and I did get some of the questions that they're the ones that have been one of the most asked questions. So if you're interested in knowing all that, then just keep watching this video. Thanks. So the first thing that I want to say is I didn't do my weekly makeup basket because I've been going through my collection, and I don't think I will upload one next week, but the following one will go back to my weekly makeup basket because I do have a lot of new products that I want to try out. Also, I have some products that I really want to decide if I'm gonna keep them or not in my makeup collection, and a lot of things, new things going on as far as my life, so I need to declutter my makeup and feel better about it. I've been decluttering everything in my house. I've been going through stuff in my house like crazy, but yes, I did 2 videos this week because I was too long to upload it in one. The second one was long anyways, but oh well, it was like a 35-minute video at once. So I'm gonna link those videos down below if you haven't watched them. I went through my lip drawer and some of my palettes and stuff that I really want to get rid of because I think that there's other people who can really enjoy them, and maybe there were colors that at a specific point in my life I love them, but I don't love them so much anymore. So I want to share the love, share my makeup, and whatever is expired, I'm just throwing it away. I want to make sure that I will keep from now on stuff that I like or that I enjoy enough to keep in my makeup collection, and I don't have to keep buying storage units just because I can't part with things. I think that's one of my pet peeves, that I don't want it to happen for me. Like, I love to watch makeup videos where they have, you know, makeup collection videos where they have a lot of makeup. It's fun to watch, but at the same time, if I have that in here in my drawers, it starts to give me anxiety. I think that this is, you know, pretty much like food. You know, it's not as needed as food, but in the sense that it expires, and if you're not gonna use it, then why keep it? I mean, that's for me. If people will keep their makeup for 10 years, I get it, I understand. I don't judge people that do that. I think it's awesome if it works for you. But for me, it gives me anxiety. I feel like I'm accumulating a lot of stuff. And once again, I don't want to keep buying storage because I can't part with things. I've been reorganizing my entire house, and I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff, and I feel better about it. I feel like I'm not cleaning or organizing as much every single day because everything has a place in my house, so I can really go there and find what I need, and that's a great feeling, at least for me. So don't feel like judged by my decluttering or anything like that. This is what works for me. I'm sure if you keep your makeup and if you have storage, you probably have your own method of keeping things, so great for you. It's just, this is what I'm doing because it works for me. Then another thing that I wanted to mention is this week I have a lot of requested videos. As a matter of fact, I have like 2 pages of my big notebook filled with requests. I will get to all of those. I promise I will. This week was the first week that I actually had all the kids in my house, and you know, the first few days, grandmas and whatever, they were taking them the weekend, whatever, but now it's like the first week that they're actually here, so I feel like I'm always cooking. I'm doing breakfast, I'm cooking lunch, I'm cooking dinner, and I have teenage boys, and honestly I feel like they're always eating, so I do have to take the time to, you know, be ready for the next meal. So I feel like I've been cooking the whole week. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I haven't had the time to film any of my requested videos, makeup looks, or anything. Yesterday I was doing a first impression on one product, I was doing a tutorial, and my iMovie decided to erase it because I don't know if you have iMovie, but the new one, every once in a while it says that it quit unexpectedly, and I put reopen and it erased everything that I've done last. So the last thing that I did on my iMovie was importing those clips to erase and clean my SD card, which wasn't really smart, but I didn't have my other one. So anyways, it was just a fail. So I will get back to recording next week. I think Monday I will do probably 2 or 3. Tomorrow I'm planning on doing 2 or 3 more videos, but I'm trying to catch up and film as much as I can when I can, so I can have videos ready for you guys. So if you have a request, I still have it written down. You will see it soon, but I have to make sure that I can film. I just need to get back to a routine, whatever that means, for my summertime. And before I start with my questions, I'm really excited. Today the World Cup starts, and I did a makeup tutorial video and hair for Shakira's latest video. I'm gonna link it down below if you haven't watched it. I love to do that video. It was so fun, and I don't know, I did more of what I would do. It was crazy. It was very inspired on her, but I think that, I don't know, I opened my imagination, and I love to create different things that work for me or for my taste or for I would wear. So I really had fun. Today is it's the opening thing, and then there's one game, and I'm just so really excited. I've been looking forward to this moment for a really long time. I love the World Cup. It's like the one thing that I would wait for years for a new one, because it's amazing. I feel sad that it's only a month, but I don't know, it's just so fun and to watch the games. I love soccer, if you can't tell by now. So I'm trying to get this video done before the opening starts, because yeah, I'm excited about it. So let's go ahead and get started with the questions. I used to have some pictures in my Instagram that I put down. One of my biggest problems is that I mean, I love to bring my kids into here for my loyal subscribers, the ones that truly care about me and that, you know, that they love the channel and stuff like that, but I can't control who's watching it. And I don't want to say that it, you know, I don't know how to explain this in a nice way, but there's a lot of bad people in this world, and I honestly don't want my kids' pictures going around their internet, YouTube, whatever it is. I feel very strong that my kids are not old enough to decide if they want to be on the internet. They're not old or mature enough to decide that, so I want to respect that, and I hope you guys understand. It's not that I feel that my kids are special or that I want to hide something from you. You know that I share as much as I, you know, what we do, where we go, everything. I mean, it's not a secret, but I want to keep their identities as away from YouTube or away from social media as much as I can, because I want to protect them. They're my kids, they're my responsibility, and I don't want to, you know, if something happened, I don't want to feel like I did that, you know, like I exposed them to that, and that's why that happened. So it's very important to me that I keep that separate from my YouTube life. I am 31 years old, and I can take the decision, or I can make the decision if I want to expose myself in the internet, and if I want to be criticized, if I want to be made fun of, or if I want to, but I don't want that to my kids. I don't think it's fair. I don't think any kid should go through that. And as much as I love to watch Judy and April and Justin TV and all that, I think it's so fun, but I love it, but it's, I can't do it for my family. It doesn't work for me. I respect them. I honestly, you know, look up to them because I feel like they're so comfortable enough to do that. I'm not comfortable enough to do that. I don't know who's watching it. Like, there's pedophiles, there's a lot of people that is looking in the most unexpected places, and if something happened, that would be the one thing that I wouldn't forgive myself. So I think that once they're old enough and once they're mature enough to think for themselves and see if that's what they want to do with their lives, then that would be the point that they can do it, and you know, they don't need my approval for it. But for now, that's the one part of my life that I want to keep separate from social media. Question that everybody asks me, I am 31 years old. Yes, I do have teenage boys, but I am 31. I'm 31, and I will be turning 32 in November. Another question is, what religion am I? I always talk about God and everything, and a lot of people have been asking me about specifically one that I wrote down was Anna, and she was asking me what religion. I am Christian evangelical, and it's a Pentecostal church, and I love my church. I mean, I was raised in Catholic school. So I've been through Catholic, then I moved to this state and I became LDS, and then I finally found my relationship with God when I started to go into this Christian or evangelical church. It's not because of the leaders, it wasn't because of anything, but I discovered a relationship with God that I never had before. With other churches, I felt like God was in heaven and I was right here, so deal with it. But since I started going to this specific religion, if you want to call it like that, I don't think it's a religion. I think it's a relationship you have with God. It's actually changed my life forever. I am a different person. I can see now that most of the stuff that happens to me, it's because of my own decisions and because of what I do or what I decide to do with my life, and it's really making me feel accountable for what I do in my life and consequences that will come from it. So in 2009 I started going to this church that I'm going to right now, and I love it. I think that they taught me, like my pastor taught me how to be how to have discipline without have somebody discipline me. I don't know if you get it, but I've heard, I went through other churches, Christian churches, that they wanted to discipline me. They wanted to tell me, hey, you've done wrong. This is what you have to do to make yourself right. And this church that I'm going right now is a huge church, or it's big compared to the ones that I was going before. And honestly, the pastor taught me that I need to be responsible for myself. So I need to discipline myself to do stuff. Nobody cares if I do get around to do my stuff, but it's gonna benefit only me and my family and everything. So I really owe it to this pastor. He's amazing. He's like the dad that I miss so much that is back home. Even though we don't have like a close relationship, or not, you know, it's such a big church. We don't have that close relationship. I feel like every time I have a question or a problem, it's like God puts the answer to my question in his mouth. And he's a funny guy. He is so down to earth. He is, I don't know, it's just, I love my pastor so much that I think that's why I have that better relationship with the church, and going every Sunday, I always look forward to it. So I do love to go, and I feel like I kind of, I don't know, like recharge my batteries every time I go to church. So another question, why do I do English and Spanish videos? This is very simple. When I started my channel, I had friends that wanted to see what I was talking about. So they speak only English, so they kind of wanted to know what the deal was. So I started because of that. It is a lot more work because I do have to do double the time every time I sit here to talk to you, and sometimes a video can take me an hour to film, and then the prep before, and then making sure I have my camera and all the everything that goes behind the scenes. It's a lot of work. But if there's 10 people that likes my videos and that they leave me their likes, and that, I don't know, they're looking forward to my videos, or they leave me comments, or they contact me through Facebook, that's enough for me. I mean, I care for you guys. I do care enough to do it. And it's not because that it's making a difference on anything, because sometimes I just get 100 views on my English videos. But it's not about the views. It's about the people that is behind the computer that actually takes the time or wants to hang out with me for a few minutes every day. So that's why I do it in Spanish and English. One thing that people ask me all the time, where did I learn English? I was taking English classes since I was 9 till I turned 18, and then I moved here. So it was hard because the place where I used to go, it was like I don't know, like the English from the UK kind of version. So when I got here, it was like different. I didn't understand what people were saying. I didn't understand their accent and everything. But the one thing I know is that I have good ear. Like I don't know, I just pick up on pronunciation and stuff like that, even though it's not perfect, but I do work on that unconsciously, I guess, because I don't make, you know, I am not doing the effort or repeating the word 100 times. It's just, it comes naturally to me. So I wish that was in my music thing, but apparently that's not me. It's more languages. So yes, I did study for a really long time back home after school, after elementary school, and then I did it after high school. As soon as I get out of high school, I would go to my classes there, and yes, they really helped me a lot. How many kids do you have? I have 4. The youngest is 8 and the oldest is 14. A lot of people ask me if I'm married. I'm not wearing my ring just because I'm doing housework and it's kind of loose, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna lose them through the drain while I'm doing dishes or stuff like that. But I'm married. I've been married for 13 years now, and yeah. For today, I do have like 4 or 5 more, but I think this video is going to be long as it is. It's probably going to be 30 minutes. But I'm going to do the last one for today, and it's who taught me how to do the YouTube thing, editing, camera and stuff. And honestly, nobody taught me anything. When I barely started, I started with the small cameras that they don't have any viewfinders or anything like that. So I was always hoping and praying that it was recording, and I did fail. It would take me 8 hours. I swear to you, it would take me 8 hours to upload just one video. I mean, it would take me 20 minutes or 30 minutes to do a short video, and then it would take me 5-6 hours editing, exporting, importing, whatever that, it was just so hard. My computer was really old computer. It was a compact computer that I had for a really long time, and it was low and it was full, and it was a lot of work. But I am the kind of person that loves to learn new things, so I always was watching videos, I was googling stuff. I always wanted to know more about the thing, and I think that little by little I started implementing different things. I bought a new computer, I bought a new camera, and it's hard. It's not easy. It's not because you have a good camera or you have a Mac computer that it's gonna be easy and you're gonna have your life, you're okay, film, edit, boom, an hour. No, it takes time, it takes work, it takes patience, and if you want to do a very good video, it takes you a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes it takes me still until this day, it takes me an hour to edit just one video, and I do 2 videos a day. I edit 2 videos a day. So it is a lot of, it is time consuming, but I'm feeling like every day I'm getting it. So I'm doing it faster and faster and faster. I mean, I started taking 8 hours. So for me right now to do it this as fast as I do it right now, I feel like I'm just a lot better. I have this girl that she showed me a few things. She deleted that video though. I wish I could share it with you, but she deleted the video. She's not doing any more videos lately. I'm gonna link her anyways down below. We did a collab together. Her name is Chic Vintage Girl, or Ashley, and I learned a lot of things from her. I was editing before she did that video anyways, but she was kind enough to show different things that she was doing with her iMovie, and that helped me to do different things that I wasn't doing by the time I got my computer. Like I said, it's not about the camera, it's not about the computer, it's about the work that you have to do. And I don't know, it's just, the light for me is one of the hardest things. Sometimes I look in the viewfinder, it looks amazing. I look in my computer, it looks great. And when I import the thing, it's like white. I'm like, I'm not white. But anyways, not that it's wrong that I'm white, but it's like a white cast all over my face, and it's hard. And there's one light that I want to buy, but it's kind of expensive. But I think that once I buy that, it's gonna be easier because I don't have to think of where I'm gonna film. Is there light there? Is there not light? It's just so much work. I do enjoy it. If this is one of the things that is my true passion, this is what I love to do. This is what I really put all my effort into, other than my family and my kids, of course, because I love to do this thing. YouTube, it's like my true passion in life, and I thought that I would never say that, but it truly is. So there's nothing fancy about my editing. I just do the best I can, and I want to change things in every single video or do different things in order to, learn. And if one of them doesn't look right, I'm sorry, but I really am trying to, get better or know different things that I can do with my editing software.